16 minutes before 8 o'clock, going to be reading another magic Mauska ticket number right after these messages, so get your activator card ready.
Chicago, you're getting better every day. Chicago, you never give up, no way. And anytime you need a hand, Chicago, you know you got a bank who can. Chicago, 'cause the first is Chicago's bank. The first is Chicago's bank. The first national bank. We're here to help Chicago. There's nothing, Chicago, that you can't do when Chicago's bank is helping you. 'Cause the first is Chicago's bank. The first is Chicago's bank. The first national bank of Chicago.
Chicago's Bank, member FDIC.
The next time you need a muffler, Midas-size at Midas. We usually get you in and out in 30 minutes or less.
I got Midas-sized on August 2nd, 1975 in 19 minutes and 32 seconds. We all knew we were watching a world's record.
Gladys and I had both our cars Midas-sized on the same day. My muffler took 28 minutes, her muffler took 22 minutes. Somehow they always move faster for Gladys.
Midas can usually Midas-size your car in 30 minutes or less. And once we do, you'll never have to buy a muffler for that car again. Because at Midas, if anything ever goes wrong, we guarantee to replace the muffler free for as long as you own your American-made car.
22 minutes. Time sure flies when you Midas-size.
The next time you hear that noise, don't compromise. Midas-size.
In case you didn't know, 42 Chicagoland Midas dealers can install mufflers on most foreign cars with the same expertise with which they've been installing mufflers on American cars for the past 20 years. 14 before 8. Going to play two in a row here in just a couple of minutes by KC and the Sunshine Band and the Doobie Brothers.
Nervous is why you need soft and dry.
Nervous? Nervous is wearing a new string bikini and the string breaks.
Nervous is you're an hour late for work on your very first day. Nervous is why you need soft and dry.
Nothing keeps you drier when you're nervous than soft and dry roll-on. Yet it never stings most girls, even after shaving.
Nervous is part of each day that goes by. Nervous is why you need soft and dry.
Soft and dry roll-on.
It's sandwich fixins time at Dominic's. Your Dominic's meat department is featuring lean, mild corned beef briskets for only 88 cents a pound, or try Dominic's real Italian sliced beef with free gravy for only $1.99 a pound from the deli department. Your Dominic's Deli is also featuring Dubuque bologna for a low 89 cents a pound, and through Saturday you can save on Nancy Martin white bread, a 16-ounce loaf for only 25 cents. Perfect sandwich fixins at Dominic's. It's your way to save. Going to be a good afternoon for the public high school football games this afternoon. It's going to be sunshine with a high of 62 degrees. But it is cold this morning, only 34 degrees at WLS, and the wind this morning is southeast of 4 miles per hour. Pro football, all of the Bears' home games for this season are sold out. So they're all going to be on TV. And the Bulls lost again last night, got beat by Indiana 94-86. WLS Music Radio with this hour's winning Mauska ticket number. Listen carefully. The number is 364-4864. If this is your number, you have 60 minutes to call us back at the phone number on the back of your winning ticket, and you will join the WLS winners traveling to Walt Disney World. Again, the number is 364-4864.
Music Radio WLS.
I feel like such a jerk. Here I am, a mature adult, talking about Mauska tickets and Mauska tours. Well, it pays well. 12 minutes before 8, WLS.
Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it. No, don't stop it now. Don't stop it. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up. Don't stop it now. Don't stop it.
on the news, which is coming up after the next song. You'll find out how much your electric bill is going to go up. Also, we'll have the actual voice of one of the prisoners in that big riot in the Mexican jail telling us what it was like. And also look at traffic conditions this morning and Bill Frink Sports after this. After the news, songs by Johnny Rivers, Peter Frampton coming up. Also the number one song and the clunk letter of the day. It's 9 minutes before 8, WLS.
Filthy her rap if she's ready for flow. Oh, Mississippi, she's calling my name. Catfish are jumping, that paddle wheel bumping. Black water keep rolling on past just the same. Oh, black water keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, black water keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, black water keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Yeah, keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything great. Mama gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at Well, if it rains, I don't care. Don't make no difference to me. Just take that streetcar, let's go in uptown. Yeah, I like to hear some funky Dixieland and dance a honky tonk. And I'll be buying everybody drinks all around. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything gonna make everything alright. And I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at
Good morning, it's 7:54. I'm Jeffrey Hendricks.
And I'm Kathy McFarland, WLS News. You get your first taste of Indian summer in Chicago today, sunny and 62.
Mike McCullis and Jim Rochford ought to know by now that if you want to keep a secret, you got to keep it to yourself. The news brought to you by United Airlines. It's no longer a secret about State Controller Mike McCullis' political plans. WLS newsman Bob Conway spills the beans.
Published reports are that McCullis has decided to challenge Governor Thompson in next year's election. He's called a news conference for today to officially disclose his future political plans. Earlier, McCullis said he did not intend to run for re-election in 1978, fueling speculation that he wanted to challenge either Thompson or Senator Percy. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, McCullis tried to persuade Congressman Paul Simon to run against Percy, but it's reported Simon said he is not interested at this time. This is Bob Conway.
Nor is it a secret where former police superintendent Jim Rochford's going to work. He'll say at a news conference today that he'll become a vice president with the Ballet Corporation, the world's largest manufacturer of pinball and slot machines.
It's costing you more, but ComEd got less. That story coming up.
United brings you the wide-body Super Coach to Los Angeles for $89 with the only 747s.
All you need to know is there's a friendly skies to see you through, my friend.
For $89, United can fly you to L.A. in wide-body comfort. 5 wide bodies a day, no restrictions. And for $10 more, you can enjoy a meal with a choice of entrees. So you can fly to L.A. for $89 with any airline. Or you can fly United's wide-body Super Coach with the only 747s going. Nobody offers you more.
United we fly, ruling the skies. 50,000 strong, we're gonna see you satisfied, working together.
We built the largest airline in the free world, around you.
Fly the friendly sky.
Seats are limited, so call United or your travel agent.
Your next electric bill will probably be higher than usual, and Commonwealth Edison says you can look forward to another increase soon. The Illinois Commerce Commission has granted ComEd a rate increase about half as big as the utility asked for. Vice President Hubert Nexon told us.
Short run holding down of our charges is not in the long run interests of our consumers or our service territory.
Those short-run increases will cost you about $12 more a year. 3 Americans share the 1977 Nobel Prize for Medicine for their research into the nature of hormones. And this morning, more on puffing and pregnancy. A New York research team says the chance of miscarriage is double for pregnant women who smoke. Slimming the tide of amphetamine abuse. The FDA is asking the Justice Department to use its weight to curb production of speed for weight reduction. In France, police are questioning the owner of a weight-reducing institute about the deaths of 2 former fatties. Police say the 2 died after they followed the clinic's instructions to stop eating completely.
Those riots among prisoners in a Guadalajara, Mexico jail that left at least 20 inmates dead were gruesome. John Miller of Tucson, Arizona is an inmate there, and he says,
one of the guys that was with this friend of mine pulled out a pistol and started shooting. Meanwhile, a guy threw a brick and hit him in the head. The next guy come up with a pickaxe, regular pickaxe, right through the chest, right through the heart.
The inmates were reportedly fighting for control of drug traffic within the prison confine. Chicagoman's Hubert Hanchett apparently spent 15 months in jail needlessly because the police department misplaced a report that would have cleared him of a murder charge. The department's Internal Affairs Division is trying to get to the bottom of it.
The budget battle is over. The Chicago School Board has approved a record $204 million 77-78 school budget, including $24 million for teachers' raises under the new contract. And federal money will be flowing into the system. Chicago and the government have finally come to terms on teacher desegregation and bilingual education programs.
Those 2 Coloradans trying to become the first to sail across the Atlantic in a balloon ditched in the Atlantic off northern Canada last night. In Elverton, Maryland, a teenager described as a good kid, a hard-working kid who doesn't run around, has been charged with the brutal stabbing murders of 3 little girls. In Chattanooga, Tennessee, yesterday, more than 100 school children were taken to hospitals when they began vomiting and fainting. Bird nests clogged the school chimney, causing noxious fumes to back up into the classrooms.
Some poor New York soul was nearly frightened to death when he spotted a futuristic people sickle. But when police checked out the anonymous tip about a frozen body hermetically sealed in a capsule in a warehouse, they found everything was on the up and up. Michael Baburka had been issued a permit to keep his father on ice until science discovers a way to thaw him and bring him back to life.
And in Penang, Malaysia, a fence has been erected around the statue of Captain Francis Light, founder of the city, because bettors are flocking to the image, praying for a winning lottery ticket. The rumor is that anyone who prays to Captain Light will win. The Dodgers won last night, and Bill Frink has that.
High price catfish hunter had not pitched in a month, and it may be longer than that before he pitches again for Billy Martin. Martin gambled on him last night, and the gamble failed. The Dodgers bombed catfish with 3 home runs, went on to a 6-1 rocking chair victory over the Yankees. Ex-Cub Bert Hooton, who had to be traded before he could make it into the World Series, was the winning pitcher, going all the way, giving up 5 hits and striking out 8. Ex-White Sox pitcher Tommy John goes for the Dodgers tomorrow night in Game 3. Bill Frink, WLS Sports.
It's push me, pull you into the loop at this hour on the expressways. However, if you need to cross the intersection of 83rd and Pulaski to get to work, be prepared for a short delay there. Crews are just starting to clean up in the wake of a CTA and school bus accident. The school bus was empty. However, a couple of passengers who were boarding the CTA bus at the time of the accident are being treated for minor injuries. Otherwise, Outer Drive North and South okay. Eden's very heavy to bumper, Lincoln to the Junction. Kennedy's still heavy. Cumberland to Division reversibles. Division to Ohio. The Eisenhower backed up Wolf Road to Cicero. The Ryan heavy as usual. 99th to 71st and 55th on into the Loop. The Stevenson heavy first to the Ryan.
WLS weather, sunny, a little warmer today. The high 62. Fair and cold tonight. Cloudy but warmer tomorrow. 65 for a high. Right now it's 34 degrees at WLS. The news brought to you by United Airlines. They built the largest airline in the free world right around you. I'm Jeffrey Hendricks.
And I'm Kathy McFarland, WLS News.
Music Radio WLS Chicago.
Lujack 8 o'clock at WLS, where your magic mouse ticket number can win you a trip to Walt Disney World. So be listening for your number to come up.
It's late at night and we're all alone. Just the music on the radio. No one's coming, no one's gone. The telephone. Just me and you and the lights down low. And we're slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my girl. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world. Just you, girl. Just float together, lights low, shadows dancing all across the wall. Music's playing so soft and slow. Rest of the world so far away and small. When we're slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my girl. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world. Hold me. Together in the dark, so much love in this heart of mine. Whisper to me, hold me tight. You're the one I thought I'd never find. Now we're slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my girl. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. Slow dancing, just me and my girl. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. No one else in the whole wide world.
Dry for the next couple of days. Sunshine, high of 62 this afternoon. Tomorrow, increasing clouds, but a little bit warmer with a high of 65. No rain in the forecast until the possibility of showers on Saturday. 5 minutes past 8 o'clock at WLS.
I wonder how you're feeling. There's ringing in my ears. I know one to relate to. Sad to see. Who can now believe it? I'm beating on the floor. There has to be a force who knew our home.
Music Radio reminding you that if you didn't get your WLS Walt Disney World game card, you can still pick one up at any Chicagoland Sears store. It's 8 minutes past 8. It's up to 45 along the lake now, 35 at O'Hare, 36 at Midway. The wind is calm. Very light winds today for a change. Top wind's only about 10 miles an hour. Clunk letter coming up after these messages.
And now your friend and mine, Mr. Housework.
Thank you, thank you.
A lady writes, what does a man know about housework?
Next question.
A bride asks, if I had to choose just one cleaner for plastic, stainless steel,
Yes.
vinyl, chrome, enamel, and porcelain,
Yes.
what should I buy?
You'd need a multi-surface cleaner. Is there such a thing?
Fantastic.
What?
It's the multi-surface spray cleaner.
The answer, fantastic, the multi-surface spray cleaner. Next question.
But that's all the mail we got this week.
Oh.
Bothered by occasional morning pain and stiffness of arthritis? You should know these facts.
The medicine arthritis experts are recommending most is the pain reliever in Anacin. In fact, for arthritis minor pain and its stiffness, doctors choose the medicine in Anacin 4-to-1 over the medicine in aspirin substitutes like Tylenol.
So for hours of relief from arthritis minor pain and its stiffness, remember,
the medicine in Anacin is chosen by doctors 4-to-1.
Anacin. Take only as directed.
Kmart is your savings store, where your dollar buys you more.
Don't waste coffee. Come to Kmart and save on Mr. Coffee, the automatic coffee maker with unique coffee saver brewing. Make 4 to 10 cups, every cup delicious and no coffee waste. For full flavored coffee, no matter how many cups you brew, get Mr. Coffee, only $28 at Kmart.
Kmart is the saving place.
I'm Jim Hogue, editor-in-chief of the Chicago Daily News. Not the old Daily News, the new Daily News. A newspaper that's been rebuilt from the ground up to fit the way the world has changed our lives. Some time ago, we asked people like you what they wanted in their newspaper, what they needed that they were not getting. And the new Daily News is the result. You'll find it more exciting, more useful, more in tune with you. We've taken a whole new and fresh approach to special interest sections on food, fashions, homes, jobs, good living, one every day of the week. Expanded an already great staff with writers from other publications, including TV Guide, Consumer Reports, Rolling Stone, and the Wall Street Journal. We've added superstars like Ann Landers and John Schulian, and kept superstars like Mike Royko. We think we've got the freshest, most vigorous, and maybe the most helpful newspaper you can find today. Take a look at what we've done.
Get the new Daily News. You've never seen anything like it.
WLS time is 11 minutes past 8 o'clock.
Larry Lujack, Larry Lujack, Larry Lujack, Larry Lujack, Super Jock.
Got a couple of letters today that indicate to me that some of you people, when you write these letters in the morning, are really not awake yet. Here's a long letter, which I'm not even going to read, from a Mrs. Debbie Maloney. And P.S. says, it's a very nice letter, by the way. Thank you very much. P.S. Could you please send me a picture of yourself? I listen to you every morning, but I don't know what you look like. Thanks. Well, Mrs. Debbie Maloney, I'm a very cute person, very attractive. However, if you don't want to take my word for it, I would be happy to send you a picture, but first you got to send me your address. You didn't include any address. How can I send the picture? I don't know where you live. Here's a letter from, I'm not going to read her last name because I don't want to embarrass her any more than I already have. Her name is Joan, typical housewife and mother, who writes, Dear Larry, I heard you read parts of my letter on the air. I was shocked to hear my own letter read, and pleased, I guess, until at the end. I missed a few of your words, but distinctly heard your remark on the air that I must have been promiscuous. No. You're right about one thing. You missed some of the words. As you recall, Joan, your letter was in reference to some comments from another woman who had written in and was mad at me. When I said that, I was talking about the other woman must have been promiscuous, not you. Wake up, people. Listen closely to what I have to say, because someday I may say something important. This letter from Joan, there's something on the outside of the envelope that does worry me a little, and I wonder if this is cause for concern. The envelope is addressed to Mr. Larry Lujack, DJ, care of WLS radio station, Chicago. Now then, in the lower left corner of the envelope, it says, please forward if necessary. Do you know something I don't, Joan? Normally I wouldn't be concerned about that, but I have been in a little hot water here lately. Now, I have been back at WLS now for over a year. In fact, today's the 13th. Today is my, it's 1 year and 1 month. My 13-month anniversary today. How come I didn't get no presents from any of you people? And during that time, up until last week, the relationship that I had with our program director was a very good relationship. But last week, I was talking about something on the air, which was, I guess, supposed to be kind of private station business, and I wasn't supposed to talk about it on the air. And he came boiling in here with fire in his beady little eyes and really got mad at me. The first time he's ever been mad at me since I've been back. So, gosh, I could be, plus that, lately, past few days, he doesn't speak to me much. Very cool when we pass each other in the hallway and so forth. I think we're having a tiff.
Music Radio WLS.
Lucky your letter got here while I was still here. It's 8:14. WLS Music Radio. It's 18 minutes before. No, wrong side of the clock again. Come on, Lair. 18 minutes past 8 o'clock. I'm just sitting here, worrying about my job. It's hard to concentrate. I just hope, it's not too long before I become general manager so that I can dump him before he dumps me. Now then, what was the last Mouska ticket number I read? Well, here it is. I found it. Now then, if this is your Mouska ticket number, I will repeat it, and you only have about 30 minutes left to call in. If you haven't done so already, which you haven't. 364-4864. Whoever you are, if you want to win a trip for 4 to Walt Disney World, you got 30 minutes. 364-4864.
Delta is ready to
Fly on down to New Orleans on Delta, the airline that has more going for you. For openers, Delta has more nonstops than any other airline. Every morning, midday, afternoon, and early evening. And to get you in the mood for the good life in New Orleans, we're serving a choice of wines in Tourist on all mealtime nonstops. Sparkling champagne or a dry white wine. What's more, Delta flies the only money-saving night coaches to New Orleans. Just $72. And to wrap it up, Delta has more flight times to New Orleans than any other airline. Over a dozen. For nonstops to New Orleans, Nashville, and Birmingham, too, see your travel agent or call Delta, the airline that has more going for you. And that's no jazz.
Delta is ready when you are. Come on and get your Walgreens work. You'll always get your money's worth. For price and quality, you'll smile, you'll see. Come on, get your Walgreens worth.
Hey, now there's a cream hair color that not only gives you a beautiful color, but conditions your hair as well. Ogilvy Conditioning Hair Color, and it's available at Walgreens. A permanent shampoo in conditioning hair color is a cream base, and while you're coloring your hair, Ogilvy's cream conditioners help leave your hair smooth, shiny, and easy to manage. And because it's a cream, it's so easy to use, no dripping or running. Choose from a variety of shades. Have the hair color you've always wanted. Ogilvy Conditioning Hair Color. And now through this Sunday, you can get a coupon for a $1 refund from Ogilvy with your purchase of Ogilvy Conditioning Hair Color. You'll find Ogilvy Conditioning Hair Color in the Beauty Center at Walgreens, of course. 3 Americans have won the Nobel Prize for Medicine, and another person takes a high dive off the Golden Gate Bridge. Details on the news, along with a look at traffic conditions and sports after the next song, which is an oldie by blood, sweat, and tears in just 60 seconds.
Get close to go at J. Riggins. Close to go at J. Riggins. Close for the man on the go wherever you're going to.
Save up to 1/2 now on great men's clothes during J. Rigging's Great Sale. Great savings on fall clothes you can wear now from J. Rigging's, like extra warm quilted nylon ski jackets by Pierre Cardin. Ski jackets that regularly sell for $60, now just $35. Also save on solid and patterned dress pants, regularly $22. Sale priced at just $14. And three-piece corduroy suits are specially priced from just $60. Ski jackets, pants, corduroy suits, all part of the great men's clothing you'll find at up to 1/2 off. Now during the great sale at J. Rigging's.
Clothes to go at J. Rigging's. Clothes for the man on the go, wherever you're going to. Clothes to go at J.
Available at Fox Valley, North Riverside, Northbrook, South Lake River Oaks, and all Chicago J. Rigging stores.
The best music, WLS.
Lujack, 22 past 8 after the news. Going to play 2 in a row by Carly Simon and Linda Ronstadt at WLS.
What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel, got to go round. Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel spin. You got no money, you got no home. Spinning wheel, all alone. Talking about your troubles and you never learn. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find the directing sign on the straight and narrow highway? Would you mind a reflecting sign? Just let it shine within your mind and show you the colors that are someone is waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning through. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Catch a painted pony on the spinning wheel ride. Someone's waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel fly.
Good morning at 8:25. I'm Jeffrey Hendricks.
And I'm Kathy McFarland, WLS News. You may want to take your lunch outside today. It'll be a sunny Indian summer day in the city.
A bureaucratic bungle apparently cost Chicagoan Herb Hanchett 15 months of his life. Hanchett spent that period locked in a jail cell because a report that could have cleared him of a murder charge was lost. WLS newsman Bob Conway has more.
An official in the state's attorney's office says he cannot come to the conclusion that police might have deliberately withheld the report. The document finally turned up in May when Hanchett's attorney subpoenaed all police files on the case. It's not clear, however, just when the report in question was placed in the files. Attorney Michael Deutsch says police might have purposely withheld the report because Hanchett had refused to cooperate in another investigation. This is Bob Conway.
Clearing up cash problems. Details coming up.
If your child throws away the lunch you sent to school today, then wonder, kids eat it up. If he fiddles with the middle, then throws the bread away, then wonder, kids eat it up.
They're cheaper bread. They're not always as fresh and soft the way kids like bread.
When you send a lunch to school, make this your daily rule, then wonder, kids eat it up.
I wonder English muffins, too.
Today's gonna be my day.
I've got Dial's cool refreshment on my side. A Dial shower wakes me up just right. Clean and crisp, bright and refreshed. Puts me one up on the world.
You just can't buy a better deodorant soap than Dial, or one that lasts longer. Aren't you glad you use Dial?
Got it going!
It's all settled. The Chicago School Board has okayed this year's record budget and has cleared the way for nonstop federal funding. After 12 years of negotiation, Chicago has finally come to terms with the government on teacher desegregation and bilingual education programs.
Both State Controller Mike McAllis and former Chicago Police Superintendent James Rochford have news conferences today to reveal their future plans. It's already reported that McAllis will say he's going to challenge Governor Thompson next year, while Rochford will say he's going to take a well-paying job with the largest pinball and slot machine manufacturer in the world. Commonwealth Edison officials say the 7.6% rate hike they got from the ICC yesterday doesn't nearly do the job. ComEd says they needed 14 and will be back asking for more soon.
3 Americans have won the Nobel Prize for Medicine, and health risks for pregnant women are bared in New York and Chicago. According to a New York research team, the danger of miscarriage is double for pregnant women who smoke, and a Chicago doctor testifies women face less of a risk of infection if they give birth at home rather than in a hospital because they're immune to their own germs. WLS traffic shows what was paradise is now a parking lot, and that CTA accident at 83rd and Pulaski is still causing backups. Otherwise, the outer drive north inbound is bumper to bumper from Fullerton, outer drive south, okay? Eden, slow, Oakton to Peterson, Elston to the junction. The Kennedy, very heavy, bumper to bumper, Cumberland to North Avenue, Division to Ohio, Eisenhower, bumper to bumper, 25th Avenue to Cicero, the Ryan, heavy, 99th all the way in, Stevenson, ditto, Cicero to the Ryan Junction.
WLS weather, sunny, warmer today, the high 62, cloudy tomorrow, but even warmer, 65 for a high. Right now it's 36 degrees at WLS. I'm Jeffrey Hendricks.
And I'm Kathy McFarland, WLS News.
Music Radio WLS Chicago.
And I'm the star of the show, Larry Lujack, 28 past 8 at WLS.
Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, you're the best. I wasn't looking
WLS Music Radio inviting you to stop by any Chicagoland Sears store to pick up your game car that could win you a trip for 4 to Walt Disney World. Be listening for details on WLS, and we're going to be reading another Magic Mouska ticket number in just a few minutes here, so get your activator cards ready. 45 along the lake, 36 at Midway, 35 at O'Hare. The wind is calm. Going to be sunshine today, high of 62. Fair and cold tonight, overnight low of 40, and increasing clouds, but warmer tomorrow with a high of 65, and no rain in the forecast for the next couple of days. There is a possibility of some showers on Saturday.
Mister, does Kmart Pharmacy have any specialers?
Special deals? No. At a Kmart family pharmacy, nobody has to belong to a special group to get low discount prices.
But that's not what
And everybody gets prescriptions made up by a registered pharmacist. Fast, friendly service.
Yeah, but does Kmart Pharmacy ever have specialers that are even specialer than specials?
Specialers. Well, sure we do. Specialers.
If you're a brunette, or if you'd like to be, Kmart has special savings for you with Alberto covers for brunettes only. Shampoo in hair color at sale price this week at just $1.77. For brunettes only, can give you the softest, sleekest brunette shades possible, even over gray, because it leaves precious moisture in your hair instead of drying it out, so it won't streak and won't change color unpredictably and won't build up color no matter how many times you apply. And best of all, for brunettes only, is just $1.77 this week at Kmart.
Specialers.
Taught you a new word, didn't I?
Matter of fact, yeah.
I'm a TV football freak, and I seek unique critique. So each and every week, I turn to the Tribune.
I'm a college football nut. When I want to know what's what, my decision is clear-cut. I turn to the Tribune.
Who writes the prose of prose? Who really truly knows the Bears and all their foes? Just turn to the Tribune. Turn to the Tribune.
Kick off your weekend game plan with the Chicago Tribune's Friday Kickoff section, the most comprehensive college and pro football guide in Chicago. Features, articles, previews, stats, TV schedules, predictions, analysis, and lots more. Kickoff, another reason the Chicago Tribune ranks in first place. When you want the whole field covered, turn to the Tribune.
Turn to the Tribune.
WLS time is 24 before 9 o'clock. A Master Mechanic AP screwdriver set includes a screwdriver for almost every household job, plus a handy plastic pouch for just $4.25 at participating True Value Hardware stores. A Magic Mouska ticket number and a song by Peter Frampton in 60 seconds.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Are you a salesperson here at Carson?
Yes, I am. Could I help you?
Yes, but may I ask you a question first?
Certainly.
Why are we dancing?
It's our anniversary, sir.
Really? Do we know each other?
No. It's our anniversary here at Carson Perry Scott and Company. Our 123rd. We're celebrating with our lowest prices of the year. Our lowest prices of the year on glassware, pantyhose, furniture, bath towels. Our lowest prices on leather gloves, cashmere sweaters, cookware, gold jewelry. Our absolute lowest on shoes, crystal, linen, appliances.
Wonderful.
What do you say to that, sir?
Happy anniversary, darling. Miss, what is your name?
Specially priced during Carson's anniversary sale, one-button velveteen blazers for women with fashionable braid trim in black, brown, copper, or gray cotton. Carson's own import, now only $45.90. And Saturday at State Street and Sunday at most suburban stores. Hello. WLS Music Radio with this hour's winning Mouska ticket number. Listen carefully. The number is 390-3224. If that there was your number, you have 60 minutes to call us back at the phone number on the back of your winning ticket, and you will join the WLS winners traveling to Walt Disney World. Again, the number is 390-3224.
WLS. 1, 2, 1, 2.
17 before 9, reminding you that if you didn't get your WLS Walt Disney World game card, you can still pick one up, and you don't even have to pay for it at any Chicagoland Sears store. It's just like shoplifting, only it's legal. 62 for a high today, tomorrow 65 for the weekend. Saturday is okay, it's high in the low 60s, but Sunday it's going to be kind of cool with a high only about 53. And no rain in the forecast, except for the possibility of some showers on Saturday.
WLS Music Radio wants you to know it's never been easier to win a dream vacation to Walt Disney World. Because WLS is giving away 100 trips to Walt Disney World, and all you have to do to win is listen for your WLS Magic Mouska ticket number to be read on the air. Then call the station within an hour. Now, if you don't have a game card, get one. Numbers are already being read. You'll find game cards at participating Chicagoland Sears stores. Just pick one up and fill out the special activator card for your chance to win a dream vacation in Walt Disney World that begins with a flight on Eastern, the official airline of Walt Disney World, and continues with the luxury of resort hotels, elegant dining, the excitement of swimming, tennis, championship golf, and of course the Magic Kingdom, all furnished by Eastern and Walt Disney World. So if you don't already have a game card, pick one up at a Chicagoland Sears store. Then listen for your winning number on WLS.
Summer's winding down, and that means annual clearance sale savings at your GMC truck dealer, right here in Northern Illinois and Indiana. It's no surprise you're seeing more and more GMC trucks on the road. It's been another record sales year for your GMC dealer. But he isn't stopping there. He's anxious to make room for the new 78 GMC trucks with unheard of deals on his remaining 1977 GMC pickups, vans, Jimmys, Suburbans. Make a General Motors GMC truck a part of your family. Go see your GMC truck man this week. He's ready to deal during the big 1977 GMC end-of-year truck clearance sale.
Those people that have built you those body-action Cadillacs and Oldsmobiles and Buicks all of your life. They're making these great trucks for very little bucks. They're called the GMC Truck Line, the very, very top of the line. Get trucking with GMC.
WLS at 15 minutes before 9 o'clock. Going to play two in a row by Foreigner and a real moldy oldie by Tommy Rowe. They're coming up next.
Hey, sleepyhead, you got a big day brewing. Get a cup of coffee and get on your way. A hot cup of coffee makes you feel so fine. It's at 7-Eleven, most all of the time. Ooh, a cup of hot-to-go coffee. Ooh, you gotta get going today. Perk up and have an old thank heaven day.
The early morning sun's just beginning to show itself. There's a bit of chill in the air. There's still a few cobwebs left in your head. You'd like a cup of coffee, but you don't have the time to go somewhere and sit. Did you know 7-Eleven's got fresh hot-to-go coffee? Go on in and grab a cup to take along with you. Coffee from the Fresh Hot Pot at participating 7-Eleven stores.
Perk up and have an old thank heaven day.
Los Angeles, now only $89 away on TWA.
TWA creates Super Coach Los Angeles, only $89 each way, and there are no restrictions of any kind.
Los Angeles, now only $89 away on TWA.
You save an incredible $73 each way, and you can make your reservations and fly the same day. It's TWA's lowest unrestricted fare in 17 years.
Los Angeles,